For the past 7 months, I have been running this dropshipping brand from 0 to 200k approximately with Facebook ads. And today I'm going to show you exactly what Facebook ad strategy I use to achieve that, and basically what I use for every other product that I am going to show you or that I have already shown you in the past. So okay, let's go. This is inside my ad account. Obviously there is going to be something blurred here, and yeah, excuse the language if you do not understand. The only important thing you need to understand, it's in my language, but the only important thing you need to understand is this column right here, which is the expenses. And yeah, and basically then the next one, which is the ROS. So here's the expenses. As you can see, for the past 7 months it has spent 112,000 bucks. And yes, obviously the ROS is kind of messed up. It hasn't tracked every sale. It says 1.4554, and it's obviously more than that. It's actually around 1.8 or something like that. We have netted around 10 to 15% after everything. Yeah, nothing crazy. This is what it just keeps us at this point, to just continue rolling the dice every day, every time with a new product. But yeah, this is exactly what we did with this brand, and what we actually doing for the past 5 to 4 months. This is exactly what I do for with my when it comes to Facebook testing. So yeah, let's just go here in the board, and excuse me again for the drawing. I know I suck at drawing, but yeah. So here let's just say we have your own ad account. I'm not going to explain obviously how to set up your Facebook or the pixel, how to connect the pixel and all that. Obviously, I hope you already know that. If you don't, just go check in the YouTube. Like honestly, I'm not going to teach you that, but yeah, whatever. And let's just say you have the ad account here. So here is your ad account, right? What I do when it comes to testing a brand new product, when I find the product, then I go and create 5 to 7 creatives for that product. And what I do after in Facebook, I just go inside my ad account, I make a CBO campaign. So yeah, we have a CBO campaign, and inside the CBO campaign, I'm matching one ad set per creative. So let's say we have 7 different creatives. I'm going to make 7 different ad sets, and in each ad set, I'm going to put my creative. So here it would be one ad set, one creative, two ad set, second creative, third ad set, third creative, and so on. So here's going to be our creative slash ad set. Also, actually, what I'm doing is, let's just say we make a creative for our brand, right? So for the product. So we have creative right here, which is the creative A, right? So I take this creative and I go on and make 2 more different creatives based on that. And I'm just changing something little as the hook, the first 3 to 5 seconds, the visual hook, or the texting on that hook and all that. And or even maybe I could switch something inside the body. That would be something I would do as well. It depends on the creative, really. If it's a testimonial kind of creative, yes, I'm just might mess up with the people talking inside it, but yeah, whatever. So I'm going to make 3 different variations of the creative A. So we have creative A, creative B, and creative C. And then I go on and do that for all the creatives. Now what I would do is I just simply go inside my ad set. I would upload one creative inside the ad set, the other creative, and the other creative. So I have 3 different variations of the same creative inside my ad set. That way I can actually see, okay, creative A is getting the most amount of spend, is getting the most amount of sales and all that. So I know which one is spending, so I can go on and create more variations of it and more winning ad concepts based on that. So yeah, I'm just doing that. So inside here, you're going to see 3 different creatives. So here is 3 different, Not completely different, as you know, as I already explained. You should understand it by now. If you don't, just go back and rewatch it. But yeah, it's as simple as that. I don't do nothing else. I just leave it broad, completely broad. You don't want to do any interests or whatever. These gurus online have to stop. These gurus I hate so fucking much. They're so fucking. I will make a video about the gurus very soon. I would want to go over mentorships and all that and courses. So yeah, based on my experience. So yeah, that will be a future video for sure. And yeah, when it comes to budget, honestly, I would do 100 to 150. This is my budget. It used to be a lot more. It used to be around 2 to 300 bucks, but it's not worth it. It's really not worth it because there was a point. If you have a lot of money, yeah, you can do that. More money you spend, more data you gain back. So if you're really willing to spend 200 bucks for 7 days, because you need to let this for 7 days. Obviously, there are exceptions to this rule, so don't just say, okay, 7 days, whatever happens. Obviously, there are exceptions. I'm not gonna go over them. Yeah, if you have actually this amount of money to spend, which is around one, like something like that, yeah, then go for it. But if you test a lot of products, you will see that this is not worth it. And also, this really depends on the AOV of your product. If you're selling a 30, 40, 50 bucks product, then you should just go for 100 bucks. Not necessarily need for more, like, you know. But if you're testing around, let's just say 80 to 90 bucks, yes, I would go for 150, maybe even 200. And I would just see the results after 7 days, with the exceptions, of course. Yeah, so budgeting should be this. And yes, this is exactly what I do when I find the product and I say, okay, let's just make the rest of the funnel. And this is also another video in the future where I would want to talk about the funnel. No one's talking about the funnel, what you need to actually have in your mind when it comes to testing. Okay, one more actually tip here. Not tip, but what I also do is just do United States. This would be the most common question afterwards. Afterwards, I think. So when it comes to targeting, I would just go United States, honestly. A lot of people saying go United States only. Other people say do all the countries. Other people say just go for the top 10 countries or the top 3 countries or whatever. What I personally like to do is United States, because if it's not going to work in the biggest market in the world, it's not going to work anywhere else in the scale you want to achieve. Because yes, I could try top 3 countries without the United States just because the metrics will be lower, but I wouldn't be able to scale my product to that level, you know? So I always do United States at the beginning. If everything is going good after a week or after 10 to 15 days and I'm just simply there to just scale and scale and scale, I would just make another campaign, completely the same campaign. I wouldn't change anything but my budget and the countries I would target. I would go rest of the world, honestly, something like that. So yeah, that's it for today. I hope you really found it helpful, and if you did, just subscribe. I'm going to be saying a lot of stuff when like helping. I know I'm in a broke level at this point, but it's just a matter of time of me having the success I see in front of me. And to everyone watching and doesn't have the knowledge, don't just say, okay, I'm going to be that guy without the knowledge. Just get there, get the knowledge, say I know, say I got the experience these things, and you're going to become that guy. So just yeah, I've gone through, and I'm currently in the phase of experiencing for quite a lot of time, and I just see myself every time like better and closer to my goal. So yeah, I know I'm currently broke as to not the I cannot show you a big success or a big store or whatever or a big scale, but I know soon I will. So yeah, if you really like this kind of content, just subscribe, and yeah, see you in the next one.